Today I will be interviewing a very important man that many of you already know. Willy Wonka is the owner of the amazing Willy Wonka chocolate factory. Mr. Wonka, thank you for coming out to share your story with the world.
Thank you for asking me to come tell my story. I'm more than happy to share it with your TV audience.
Mr. Wonka, may I call you Willy? Can you please tell us about yourself?
Yes, you may call me Willy. As you already said, I'm the owner of my very own chocolate factory. I don't like to pat myself on the back, but I think I'm pretty generous. Okay, back to the thing. For many years, my factory has been closed to the public because my competitors tried to send in spice to steal my secret recipes. However, I decided to allow 5 lucky winners to tour my factory.
Tell me, Willy, what happened to the 5 contestants?
Well, let me tell you, the contestants were very different. We had a young man who loved to eat named Augustus Gloop. His appetite was his downfall. Then there was Violet Beauregard. That girl had no manners. She loved to smack her gum. She disobeyed my rules and ate a piece of gum that turned her into a big blueberry. The other young lady, Veruca Salt, was a bad nut. When she tried to take a trained squirrel, the squirrel threw her down the garbage pipe. Our 4th contestant was Mike TV, and boy, he loved to watch TV. Mike went through my television machine and trunk.
It sounds like your contestants were a bunch of troublemakers.
Yes. Well, yes, most of them were out for themselves. Out of all 5 ticket winners, my favorite was Charlie Bucket. Even though he was poor, he had good manners and was extremely humble. Charlie is a helpful young man who puts needs of other people before himself.
Did Charlie bring anyone with him to the factory?
Yes, he brought his Grandpa Joe with him. Charlie and Grandpa Joe are very close. Grandpa Joe is a happy man. He is married to Grandma Josephine. Grandpa Joe and Grandpa Joe and Grandma Josephine spend all day in bed with the other grandparents. When Grandpa Joe visited my factory, he was full of energy and didn't act old.
Willy, can you tell us about how Charlie found the golden ticket?
One day, Charlie was walking home in the cold weather and found a dollar bill. He bought a Wonka chocolate bar. When he opened the wrapper, he found the last golden ticket.
What is your favorite memory of Charlie and Grandpa Joe?
At the end of the tour, when everyone else had left, I told Charlie and his grandpa some great news. Then we got into the glass elevator. Let me tell you about the glass elevator. It had at least thousands of buttons on each wall and even the ceiling. This elevator doesn't just go up and down. It can go any direction you can think of. The entire elevator is made of thick, clear glass.
But Willy, what about the great news you told Charlie?
Oh yes, I nearly forgot about that. The reason I invited these 5 children into my factory is because I am getting old. I want a child to own and run my factory, but not just any child. I had to have a child who would listen. I decided to give Charlie my factory because I liked him best.
This is the best story that I've ever heard. What will happen to Charlie's family?
I insisted that Charlie and his whole family come live with me in the chocolate factory.
Well, folks, that's all for today. Join us again on Channel 8 News.